She found the cash she'd thrown away earlier just lying there on the ground. Pure terror hit her like a truck. She grabbed her compass to figure out which way to go, but the needle was totally dead. Even worse, she forgot to bring a watch. While she was beating herself up about it, something made a noise behind her. She figured it was probably that brown bear, so she booked it. She was freaking out and climbed up this huge tree, but then a branch just snapped. She slipped and ended up hanging upside down from the tree. Then whatever made that noise crawled out of the bushes. She was shocked. It was just this cute little raccoon. She totally relaxed and collapsed under the tree, falling into a deep sleep. Who knows how long later, this loud engine noise woke her up. She looked up and saw a plane flying overhead, so she chased after it, screaming for help and trying to use her mirror to catch the pilot's attention. She was so focused on the plane that she wasn't watching where she was going. She stepped into nothing and fell into this pit that was like 50 feet deep. Her head got seriously messed up in the fall. She felt completely hopeless and wanted to give up, but her slightly rounded belly reminded her there was another life growing inside her, so she had to pull herself together. She grabbed a scarf from her bag and wrapped up the cut on her head. Then she started hitting the bottom of this huge rock with a stone, hoping she could break it apart. She knew it was probably impossible, but she was out of options. But crazy enough, after she kept at it, the rock actually started to crack. She sped up her hitting and soon smashed a hole in the rock. Then she gritted her teeth through the pain and pulled both legs out from under the rock. But then another problem hit her. This cave was like 50 feet deep, and with how beat up she was, climbing out was totally impossible. After trying over and over with no luck, she lost it and threw her water bottle to let out her anger. The bottle just disappeared behind the wall. She couldn't believe it and went to check. There was this hidden passage behind the wall. She crawled into the passage full of hope, but when she came out the other side, she was staring at a cliff that dropped forever. Now she was totally stuck. Going back meant waiting to die, but trying to climb down meant she'd probably fall and die. After going back and forth, she decided to risk it, but then something crazy happened. The trees broke her fall and saved her life. She could barely move, but grabbed a stick nearby and forced herself to stand up through the pain. Then she used the sun to figure out which direction to go and started limping forward again. But since all her supplies were back in the cave, when she got thirsty, she had to drink rainwater. And when she got hungry, she could only eat leftover fruit that animals had been eating. After a few days, she got weaker and weaker, and her mind started going numb. She was just running on fumes, pushing herself to keep going.